EP.
Wow, that was some really good music we came in on. Sorry you all didn't catch it, but that's okay. You're going to catch it next time. Because we have a very important week here. That's right. It's a week of, oh my God, where is everybody? I need this, I need that. It was so funny. My daughter says to me, let me tell you something. There's only one thing that I want to talk about, and that is my show. And I need you to get this one, this one, this one. And I said, I will do that after I do my show. Come on, for once, kids, back off. Hers is the 11th. Like, we already have 100 people confirmed. What do you want from me? She's going to be at Joe's Pub. In case you guys know anything about it, it's like, it sounds like a piece of crap, but it's like where you want to be. And I've never performed there. Not that I'm bitter. No, I can't sing like that. That's crazy. That's crazy. I was thinking about you just now for a minute. For something we were doing earlier. Oh my God, let me just tell you something. When you work all the time, you just wake up saying LA School of Comedy, not knowing who you're talking to, and it's a relative. They're like, girl, what's wrong with you? Acting like you crazy. All right, so you're in? Is that Michael? Sosa. Sosita. Mira, Sosito, viene por favor. Si antes se pone los llaves suavecito. Ay, no, todo cree que soy boricua, pero no soy boricua. Yo soy una mezcla. That's what it means. What we do here at this place is we have a lot of fun, and we make sure that everybody else has a lot of fun. So when people are on stage, if you have to use the bathroom, if you have to do anything that passes this camera, make sure that you don't, like block people, and just be quiet. You know what I'm saying? Like, let them do their thing. Right now, people are performing, getting ready to perform for their spot at the Ha-Ha. So I would prefer that you guys that are performing, we're going to give them the light at 3, so they know that they have 2 minutes. And I would really love to see what we're going to be doing when we do this tonight. All right? Let's have some fun tonight. Because you got JFL sitting up in there and all those people, and we have more showcases coming. This is not like it's the last showcase. Because people who are calling me, you have to understand that all these people that are doing this have taken a class or have worked with me, who have done something with me, and I've put in my time and they put in theirs, and that's why we're doing it this way. You got to think in terms of showcase, JFL. And that's just for last festival. If your friend says, "Jus pour rire," and I thought that was dessert. Don't get me around people, especially the French. They're always spitting out pubic hair. Oh my God. I know that. I did a dirty show the other night at the Comedy Store, and I was embarrassed. Everybody loved it, and I was so dirty. I couldn't believe it. Somebody reached out to me, told me, "Hey, are you single?" I was like, "That is a joke." The other joke that is also, how you doing? Where you been, huh? Hey, you didn't say that last night. You were like, get the hell out of my bed, and where's your teeth? We're going to pray that this one tooth, that I'm not Miss Fang the night of the show. Make sure you sign in, take care of that comedy concierge. Amazing how women can do so many things at once. We're usually doing this when we're making love to you men. But that's okay, because we are busy doing that stuff. Let me tell you what we got going on. We got so much going on, but I want to start out with somebody who had a lot to say the last time, and she's really very interesting. I'd like to hear more of what she has to say. She's my Madonna. But give it up for the comedy of the one and only Madonna. Let her hear you. So when you see the light, you know you have 2 minutes because she does 10, right?
2 minutes?
Yes. No. So you're gonna when they give you the light, you have 2 minutes to rap. The red
Okay.
light. That light overpasses.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Hello. You know something? I have a father who is very selfish. I mean, he doesn't hear very well, and he had cancer, and his cancer is gone. For 2 times he got cancer, and his cancer was very damaging liver. But he was lucky, and even everybody says a miracle. Right. And he doesn't hear my mother's. He asked my mother, "What did they say? What did you say?" And my mother repeats, and then she gets mad, and she said, "Yes, she said," and he says, don't yell. He's so selfish. And something is that sometimes I think about these kind of things, and it makes me crazy. And I don't know how to deal with it. And I just said, I said to my mother, how do you deal with my father's attitude talking to you like that? She said, just demolish it. Just put your leg on it. Just bury it. Oh my God, how can I do that? I do say bury, but it comes to my mind and blow my mind off. And then for one time, I mean, I was laying in bed and I was practicing with myself. My father is, when something bothers him, he said, "Don't talk about it. Don't talk about this person. Don't talk about that. It makes me crazy. It makes me sick." And then I was very mad. I said, "I have to stand up to that question too." Next time he said, "Don't talk about it," I'm gonna tell him, if you don't want to hear this kind of thing, you have room. Go to your room. And this is very bad for him. Iranian people. I don't know if the Iranian men are very, especially my father's time, especially my father. Among everybody I know since I born and I have ear and eyes to see and understand, my father is very dictator. And then he said, "Don't talk about my niece. He's not good. He's bad. Stop talking. I get sick. Stop talking about it." I said, "I don't know, because I practice at night in my bed, I was beginning to become very, very brave." I said, "You know something? Let me tell you that. Next time you hear that, this time you are mad, you have room, go into your room." And he stopped. He was silent. And then after 10 minutes, he rushed to his room angrily. And then in the morning, I was by my table reading my computer. He said he came and opened the beer to make me see that he's mad at me. And then I didn't say anything. I just read my email, and he went. And then he started becoming sick. His sickness, his sign of sickness, he became shaking. I understood it was because of the way I talked to him. And he has told my mother, "Yes, Mandana's attitude made me sick." And then after 1 month, few days ago, he said, "I don't know, I have become very sensitive. Somebody talks to me and tell me something different way, I feel sick. I cannot help myself. I could very sick." And I didn't say anything, and I left his room. And then he's very weird. He's very weird. He's very selfish. Once a guy, grandson, in Iran, he threw water at him with those gun thing, and my father had got up and slapped 8 years old child. He slapped the child in front of his grandfather, grandmother, and mother, and every guest over there. He said, "Yes, why did he push?" They didn't say anything. But my father told us, he pushed his gun toward me with water. I slapped him because grandmother, he didn't say anything. I slapped him to teach his grandfather, to teach his son, not to this kind of thing, to the guests. And this thing makes me crazy. I don't like to see my father like that. I really don't like. I tell my mother said, I don't know why you are like that. Don't expect people won't be the same way you want. I say, you don't like him either. You complain against him to me. Why do you expect me to stay silent and not to say anything about him? Oh my God, he's very deafening. He's very crushing my mind. You cannot stand him. And let me tell you something about my brother. I have a brother. He's very my father and my brother rule the room, rule the family. My father is sick, and my father in some instances has become better. But he told me last time, 2 weeks ago, he said, I told your brother, whatever he does, you have to obey him. If he wants, my father is wealthy and my brother is wealthy too. And my sister lived in 1-bedroom apartment with 2 children for years, for decades, and my father never helped him. And now recently, my brother has bought her an apartment, and he wants to buy another apartment for her. And that made me so jealous, because I'm really jealous. I live with my parents, and I cannot stand my father. And then I told my father, I told my mother, tell my brother, buys me an apartment. And my father said, you know something? You told me leave this apartment, so I don't put this apartment under your name. Because you told me once, leave this apartment. I was mad and said, go, live somewhere else. And said that makes him angry. And he said, you told me leave, I don't do anything for you. And I become jealous, and now I'm better. At night when, or even I try to watch TV, I try to watch movies, I try to watch shows that is funny, but my mind goes crazy, and I mean, it just want to blow up, and I don't know what to do with it. And this afternoon, I was walking, and I told myself, I come here and tell you about it. Especially when my father said, you have to obey whatever your brothers say. I'm so going crazy because my brother is in Iran, and my father gives him every right to do anything, and especially he's buying the second house for my sister, and I have to live with my mother and my father. Just see how unlucky I am. But I'm lucky to come here. But one thing, lucky I am, I come here, talk about it, and I get your support. It really helps me. I love you, Erin.
Thank you.
She's very pretty. I love to look at her more of the time. She's very pretty.
Thank you. Yes, and it's right. And Mandana, we love to hear it, because you know what? We got that in all kinds of families. But when they try to gang up on you, them dudes, we got some rocks for them too, okay? Because they ain't doing that shit. You stay right here.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, we know how to throw rocks. She's from Baltimore.
That makes me live more happily. Since I came here,
You feel better, right?
you feel better, yeah.
Because you can talk about them much better.
Much better.
Because you know, if you put a lot of socks, if you take a sock and put a lot of rocks in it, you could go like this in one shot. Just
Shot
get them.
like that.
That's it.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's time for a party. That's right. It's like time to kick some man-ass party. I would go home and try to scare my husband. Can you imagine that if I came in there with some socks with some rocks in it, and he'd probably say, is that dinner? I'm sorry that I said that, because you know something? I never mind dinner. Let's see the comedy of Jacob McGregor. Let's do this.
What's going on? Great to be back. Loved hearing about the whole family situation. Riveting. Thank you.
Thank you.
No, thank you. I got a show coming up on Thursday at Fourth Wall Cafe. Thank you. One fan. Pretty cool. Two, three. There we go. That's why we come to LA School of Comedy. But I don't know if you could tell by looking at me, I'm Jewish. But any other Jews here?
I love Jewish people.
Love Jewish people. I think we could really get along. Yeah.
They're very nice people.
Very nice people. We'll take it. But any other Jews here? Woo your Jew out? Woo! Yeah. How could you hate the Jews? I guess a lot of people found a way.
Jews always helpful.
Always helpful. Oh, so that's not what they said to me in Saudi Arabia. But anyway, let's get to it. I've been thinking a lot about motivational speakers, right? You know, that's sort of a thing now. And, you know, we stormed the beaches in Normandy, liberated Europe, landed a man on the moon. We didn't have any of these Instagram motivational speaker dudes like, win every rep, the weights won't lift themselves, right? And, you know, those bits are a little, you know, they're sort of self-evident, right? Like a broken clock doesn't work. You know, what value does that add? Does that get you motivated? But a lot of them sort of devolve into animals, right? They start talking about the Sahara, right? You know, a gazelle wakes up every morning knowing that if it doesn't outrun the fastest lion, it will be dinner. And the lion wakes up every morning knowing that if it doesn't outrun the slowest gazelle, it will die of hunger. But either way, the lion and the gazelle, they both wake up every morning and they run. And it got me thinking, would we be doing the same thing if we didn't have Ralphs? Right, maybe they just wake up every morning and run because there's no Ralphs in the Sahara. You ever think of that? No fried chicken Ralphs? Or maybe there is a Ralphs, and the lion is just at the checkout counter and he's got his 2-for-1 chicken, but he forgot his discount code. He forgot his Ralph's card number. And he's just thinking, oh man, this is really going to be over budget. Oh, I can't believe I forgot it again. I gotta go chase a gazelle now. But yeah, the motivational speakers, it's a little ridiculous. And I think that, I don't know. Speaking of motivation, anyone ever seen the movie Whiplash? Yeah. Right? Okay, some people of culture here. That's the movie, if you haven't seen it, where Miles Teller kills himself to try to learn to play the drums like it matters, right? Like people care about jazz drumming. And he lets J.K. Simmons abuse him, which J.K. Simmons, you go on Google, generously listed at 5'11", generously listed. Right, no way. And Miles Teller towers out. He could flip that whole dynamic around, just grab him by the, teach me how to drum. He could just flip that whole thing around. But I mentioned Whiplash because there's a scene where Miles Teller wants to be great, and he's got this really lovely girl he's going out with, and he sits her down and he tells her, look, I can't keep dating you because I want to be great. Right? He watched too many motivational speaker videos. I can't date you because I want to be great, and you'll just be a distraction. And I'm going to want to do drums all the time. Are you with me? No nice Jewish boy would do this, by the way. But I want to be great, and you're just going to be a distraction, and then I'm not going to text you, and you're going to get mad. So we really should just break up right now. And I was thinking for comedy, it's kind of the opposite. Right, I'd still break up with the girl, but the conversation would be a little different. It would be sort of, you're really just too great. You're put together, you're beautiful, you got a good job, you're not giving me any material. Okay? I mean, you're always on time, you always look gorgeous. Just, can you fuck it up a little bit? Like, smoke a crack pipe in the office one day, light my shit on fire. Key my car. Just give me something to work with, But I was going out with this very lovely woman the other day, and it's going great, and she says, hey, can I use the bathroom at your place? I say, oh, yeah, you can use the bathroom at my place. It's connected to my bedroom. High-level move, en suite. So we get back to my place, and it looks like an older crowd, but I'll keep it PG. We're doing some, pretty awesome stuff in the bedroom, right? And after the fact, maybe I need a motivational speaker because I said probably the least hot thing maybe ever. We're lying in the bed, chit-chatting. High-level performance for me, I must say. And she says, hey, what's going on this week for you? And we're just chit-chatting, really sweet. And I say, yeah, I got a show coming up on Thursday. Oh, can I come? Oh, absolutely. Let me get you, if you get a ticket, you use the promo code Jacob for $5 off. Ugh. Promo codes are really just for, kids looking to buy premium porn. If it's for a woman of interest, should probably keep that to yourself. And she's walking away. I blew it. I mean, promo code, really? I'm saying you can pay. It's cheaper if you pay in cash at the door. Didn't keep her there, but maybe I need a motivational speaker to work it out. But anyway, that's most of the material I have for that. I'm also thinking I got a show after this show this week coming up that's on April 20th. What do we know about April 20th? I think a lot of people prefer, it's a tough day for comedy. A lot of people just want to be passing the bong and, listening to Bob Marley and wishing Adolf Hitler happy birthday. Yeah, Hitler's birthday, 420 day. Adolf Hitler had a birthday? What? But the thing about what's up?
Was he ever born?
Hitler, yeah, that's pretty meta right there. Was he ever born? I think so. I wish it didn't happen. You know about the priest who could have saved Hitler at age 4? He regretted it. Hitler was drowning in a river, age 4, and the priest saved him from the river. And he says he regretted it. Yeah, oh. Well, that's what he said. And I thought that's a really bad precedent. I mean, the Catholic Church is going through enough as it is. I don't think they need another, Would you kill baby Hitler?
Of course.
Without flinching? But what if you don't?
I don't look at them.
You don't look at?
If they're in drawing, I don't look at them.
Say that one more time.
If I see them drowning.
You ignore drowning, running. You ignore really need to go to the ear, nose, and throat.
Oh my God.
But you don't know he's going to be Hitler when he's a baby, is what I'm saying. Let's work this out.
Yeah.
You look at a baby who might be Hitler and you kill them? This is beyond Democrat, Republican. This is like super pro-choice. This isn't even choice. Are you running for office? Okay. If you need a campaign manager or something, talk to me. But the Hitler baby, she would kill baby Hitler. The other thing about 420 Day is, also I totally don't know if I missed the light. Just someone, okay. Cool.
I like Netanyahu.
Bang! What's up?
I like Netanyahu. I hope everybody likes him.
Oh.
I like.
Well, we all like you.
I know because he comes and talk good to Iranian people.
I talk good to Iranian people? Netanyahu.
Good to Iranian people.
Oh man, I think we're way off the deep end. Okay. I'm trying not to be a political act here. Oh, I forgot to tell you about the awesome in the bedroom with the woman. It was the first time I'm a young guy. It was the first time I ever had sex under a Republican president. Which was pretty exciting, I must say. All right, the last thing I'll say, speaking of Republican presidents, is Trump says he doesn't drink, which is a little hard to believe. But I'll take him at his word. I like to imagine what would happen if he smoked marijuana. Right? I think he'd be kind of a narc. No? He'd be like that guy who's way too into it, so that you think he's sort of reporting. We made eye contact. I don't know. We're good. But he'd be way too into it. He'd just go, we're going to smoke the most weed in the history of weed. We're gonna rip so much bong, you're going to say, Mr. President, please. We don't want to rip bong anymore. It's too much. And I'm going to say, I'm sorry. We're going to keep ripping bong. And we're going to make America a marijuanica again. Anyway, thank you. I'm J-Mac Haha, Jacob McGregor, J-Mac Haha on Instagram. I'll be at the Fourth Wall Cafe on Thursday. Hope you all can come out. Thank you.
It was very nice. I tell people, before you make a Hitler joke, you should watch a show about it. I keep saying it, though, because a lot of people make these jokes and they've never seen anything about it. But you know, because you like Netanyahu, because he knows how to speak. You say goodbye, and I say shalom. Shalom, shalom. We're bringing up Samantha Linderman. Come on to the phone. Microphone. I'll hold it for you, baby. You got it? Give him a round of applause for Samantha.
We got live ones tonight. We're live, and we're alive in the audience. Give it up for yourselves for making it out of the house tonight safely. It's scary times. It's always scary, though. I'm not scared. I'm up here. I'm Sam. I'm from LA. Anybody else from LA? Yeah. Crowd goes silent. No, you from LA, Mandana?
I'm from Iran.
And LA. She's from everywhere. She's been everywhere. She's a traveling girl, and I love that for her. We got to travel more. Me and Mandana are going on a cruise next week, and it's a comedy cruise. Neither of us are performing. We're just there to learn. Yeah, I'm from LA. You know, my family's from LA. Yes, I do have a Jewish family from LA. And LA Jews are different than New York Jews, for sure. Same anger, just in a more slower. We speak slower, but it's the same level of complaining. but just we get to it not as quick. So I actually prefer New York Jews. Mom, Mom, are you watching? Are you watching, Mom? I love my family, but we're too close physically. We're all in the same zip code. And some people are like, that's so amazing. How special. Not really, not really. We spend so much time together out of guilt. And so that's beautiful. I mean, that's really, that's what keeps people together. My grandfather's not doing so well. Thank you. And yeah, it's like, it is a miracle. It is a miracle that he's been alive this long. And it's also a miracle that through the memory loss and the hearing loss and the, incontinence, like his personality has stayed so strong. And that is so special for us. Do you know what I mean? Because when I hear him run over my grandma's toe and go, damn it, get out of the way, I go, he's in there. He's in there, and he's strong, and it doesn't change because you can't teach an old dog new tricks, right? We're talking about catchphrase. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. I think you can if you try hard enough, but I don't know. I don't like trying. I don't like trying. Yeah, but my family's going crazy. They have one of those chairs that goes up the stairs, like in the movie Up. So that's so fun, But now it's like, we're like, should we get an elevator? Like, it's getting weird. It's getting really weird. And, but that's aging. Like, that's growing up. So I'm like seeing the future, and I'm grateful for that. Dating in LA. This is me throwing stuff out there, whatever. Dating in LA it's like dating anywhere else. That's what I don't understand. But like, dating in LA is so hard. Dating in LA is so hard. Ask people questions. Do you know what I mean? Like, dating in LA is hard because it's like watching stand-up. It's like they're just talking at you, and they're like, well, I'm going to be here. And it's like, you're here right now, so why aren't you asking me about anything? Maybe it's because I'm doing all the talking. They don't get a chance to ask. Maybe that's a problem. I don't know. I haven't thought about that. But yeah, it's just like dating in LA. It's like dating avocado toast. Like, it's like, what's the difference? I don't understand. Dating in LA, I'll buy you dinner. I'll take a picture of it, but we can't eat it because I want you to keep that figure. Like, that's dating in LA. Dating in LA. Is it real? Are you real? Who's your doctor? And I'm like, what are you talking about? What are you referring to? It's all real. Yeah, unfortunately. No. Dating in LA, I mean, it's like, everybody is an asshole universally. It's about finding the one who fills your crack. Does that make sense? Does that translate? Right. And, okay, I'm going to do one story. That was what, 3? Was that 3 or 4? Okay, beautiful. So I'm going to tell a story that kind of combines those two topics to tell you a little bit more about who I am because you're so interested. When I was about 16 years old, I had an incident that still haunts me to this day. I was at my best friend's house, who obviously my parents hated because we were doing hard drugs called marijuana. And it was horrible, right? And I'm at my friend's house, and I get this text from my dad, and it's one of those texts that you have to click on to see more. Do you know what I'm saying? You click on it, and it's like, oh shit, like what happened? It's not nothing good comes in a long text. So I read it, and it goes Samantha, and I'm like, fuck. Like, I was named after a Sam. Do you know what I mean? Like, I was named after a man named Sam. Like, so Samantha comes out. It was a hard antha at the end. Samantha, your mother. And I'm like, who is that? Like, it's mom. It's not your mother. It's like fucking J.K. Rowling coming through. Your mother has found some hardcore porn on your computer. It's such a bad accent. And I have never seen her this upset in my life. I was like, so now we're lying. Now we're lying. You get it. We both, me and him, we can get her upset, but it's like, come on, like, this is the most upset. Like, are we projecting? Are we scared that she's going to go on all the computers now? Like, what's going on? And so I call my mom without thinking because, marijuana affects your impulse control, right? And I call her. And I asked the question that all of you are probably thinking to yourself, what were you doing on my computer? Why are you on my computer? She doesn't even say hello. She picks up and I'm like, why are you on my computer? And she's like, it was falling. I said, it was falling and you pressed play and you took notes and you put it on the Apple TV and you rewind it so you and Dad could watch it together. Like, what are you talking about? It was falling. Like, that's crazy. That's not how life works. I turn into a lawyer when I'm angry. Whatever. I was like, oh, let me see. Are you going to plead the fifth or are you going to tell the truth? The whole truth, nothing but the truth. And so you're probably wondering, like, what was on the computer, right? Like, what is this hardcore porn that almost tore my family apart? 2 tabs open, 2 different sites for comparison, because I'm trying to really cast a wide net. And the first one, it says, how to give a good blowjob. Okay? Second tab, you guessed it, how to suck good cock. I'm looking back now with all these years that I have, and I'm thinking, I understand more. You know, you grow up, you understand your parents. I understand why she was so upset. I should have said how to suck cock well. And grammar is so important. Education is so important in a Jewish family. I hope you guys all do well tonight. You can find me at the Ha this Wednesday, April 2nd, 8 p.m. So grateful to be here live and well. And you can find me on Instagram at SamLikeTBH, TikTok. You engaged, TikTok? You like that? I'm going to read the comments so they can keep me up at night. Okay. Keep it going. What? Lee Short. Okay. I am so excited to bring this next comic up to the stage. We could be family. Maybe we will be. Who knows? Give it up for Lee Shorts, everybody!
Thank you. I need more family. That's what I need. That's all I need. You know, not another girlfriend. You know. But something about me, I hate Starbucks still, and I always will. There's nothing about a corporation. The corporation's fine. It's my girlfriend. It comes down to my girlfriend, as it always does sometimes. And it's just her order is just getting exhaustively lengthy, and I can't handle it anymore, and I'm throwing in the towel, and that's it. And every time I think about it, I get anxious, and it's really not easy, and worse than work, honestly. I'll take work any day, the stress of work over trying to get this coffee right. And I've thought about how to deal with it, you know, here and there, and I think I ruled out kind of getting a new girlfriend, but that seemed like not on the table, actually, because it's that bad, honestly. Every day, you know, dread going there. Starbucks, I can feel it. That word just sinks deep into me, cuts down to my bone. It's horrible. It is. You have no idea. I don't wish this on anybody, really. And thank you, Starbucks. Thank you. I really appreciate it. You made my life way more difficult than it should be. And it's to the point where, and also she says, you must know my order because every good boyfriend knows his girlfriend's favorite coffee. This changes every day, and this is so complicated. I can't even begin to say what the order is. There's gradients of foam, there's percentages. It's just exhausting. And it's now my whole relationship rides on this, doing it right. She says it's my devotion. I care, And I'm not too far from dating again. Actually, I'm not. And now this time I'm going to do it right. It's going to be put on my profile and say, looking for right girl, hates Starbucks, loves movies, TVs. I don't care what it is, just to get out of this. It's just endless Starbucks. That's right. Evil place. There's no way out. But I got a golden retriever at home. Loves me unconditionally. Every time I get in, it's love you. I don't care what you did. Love you. Beat up an old lady. Love you. Gushing unconditional love. I'm sick of it. I've had enough. I want a dog or cat that's going to be reserved and different, kind of judgmental even. Kind of get my life together, some with standards. And I'm thinking, and not much is coming, but then I'm thinking, cat. That's it, cat. Cat, cozy up next to the cat. The cat's like, what are you doing? You have dirty hands, you have guilty look in your face. You look like you've been burying bodies in the backyard or something. Don't even think about petting me. In fact, never pet me again. Maybe that's what I need, you know. But I was trying to relax last night, which is not easy. There's this, I relax sometimes watching calming documentaries about nature. And I was thinking, you know, kind of like David Attenborough-esque, you know, kind of like, as you see, the wildebeest is drinking nervously as this waterhole is staked out by lions. So I was expecting something like that. Boring, yes. But then I get this guy, Kyrie Peterson. He's nuts. He's crazy. Have you ever heard of this guy? Yeah, he's bananas. All he does this whole thing, grabs some venomous bug, makes it sting him, then drops to the ground, rolls around, in between kind of screaming, he's narrating what's going on. Like the venom going up my hand, worse than the bull ant. Yep, feeling heart palpitations. Yep. That's it. What do I get from this? Nothing. Nothing. I feel the pain as he's going through. I see how much he can take. You see how much I can take. And I get nothing. You know, give me David any day. Okay. And I was online. The brighter side of things, though. I was online. The guy says, "Are you a New Yorker?" I said, "Well, I was born in the Bronx, in the hospital there." And he's like, "Whoa, man, tough man. He's like, "How'd you make it?" I said, "Well, the hospital itself was pretty safe. But there's one nurse there that I had concerns about because she kind of had a tattoo, kind of questionable, looked at me kind of funny, like she wanted something from me and like steal me or even kidnap me. But, you know, as a newborn, I was a little anxious, and, you know, it was an overaction. It was okay in the end, and I survived, and I carry on. But thank you all. I'm Lee Shorts. You see me Wednesday, April 2nd. That's this Wednesday, 7 o'clock. You arrive, 8 o'clock. It begins. Thank you all. Really appreciate it. Thanks. Oh. Sorry, what's Sheila D? Come on up. This is what I've been waiting my whole life for this.
Lee Shorts. Give it up. Hello. I'm Sheila D. Yeah. I never know what the fuck I'm gonna say to you when I get here. Sunda always threatens me, and I always tell on her because I need you guys to know this. She threatens me. Last time, she told me that I'm a bad audience member because I sit with my face straight. This is my face at rest. I know I sit in the front, and y'all see me with a straight face. I'm having a great time. My face is, so if you see me up here doing this, I'm practicing smiling. She thinks I'm a loser because I miss practices. Also, I'm a skit comedian, so she's trying to get me here to practice my stand-up. But I don't really have a set. I just come and tell you shit about my life, and you guys think it's funny. So I love you. I love you. When I came in, she told me that my nose either looks like, I'm not sure. She said Michelle or Michael. So I said Michelle Obama. She said yes. And then I said Michael Jackson, and she also said yes. So I'm not sure if she thinks I look like Michelle Obama or Michael Jackson. Nonetheless, I love you. Thank you. Thank you for that. Also need to let you guys know I have a wedgie right now, and I have to get it out. No, I'm serious. I'm sorry. It's blocking my, I couldn't think straight. The last time I was here, because Sunda's ass be rushing me, I had the wrong bra on. My titties were too long. Now my underwear is too fucking tall. So if you see me up here pulling my fucking pants up, it's because Sunda critiques me and tells me I'm a fucking loser. I need to get my face together. I need to be a better audience member, and I need to come practice because what the fuck? So I'm here. Shit. Always with the wrong underwear, the wrong bra every fucking time because I'm like, shit, I can't tell her again I'm gonna be late. She sent me a thumbs up last time. I knew I was in trouble. She ain't say shit to me for 2 days. And this is serious. This is a real thing. So I'm from Baltimore, like I said, and I'm a skit comedian. And I usually tell you guys I'm a skit comedian, but I don't tell you like the type of things that I do. I need to test this out. Penis. No, balls. Ass. Okay, I just wanted to try that out and see who laughed. Because online, I have a problem with. So I mimic people. That's what I do as a skit comedian. And the people with tattoos, I just draw random shit because they have way too many things on their body. Often, I like to draw penises. I don't know why. It's my thing. I draw them all over the place. The problem with that is I often forget that I draw dicks on my face and shit when I'm done my skit. And then I go about my day. So I'm in the dollar store, okay, getting a fucking Mountain Dew and a Snickers bar, and this lady's looking at me, and I'm looking at her because I am from Baltimore. That shit is inside of me. I can't help it. And she's looking at me like, bitch. I'm looking at her like, bitch, the fuck? So, I get back to the car, and I look in the rear view. I got a big-ass dick on my forehead, and that's what the fuck she was looking at. That's true story, another story. So I recently just mimicked a basketball player, and he has tattoos on his legs. So what did I do? Draw dicks all over my legs because I needed to mimic the tattoos. So I already had taken a shower. I go about my day. I'm at my little friend's house that night. We're about to do the nasty. He's behind me. I don't know why. I pull my pants down. I got dicks on the back of my shins, just written all over. How do you explain that? Like, why do you have dicks written on you? You about to get hit from the back, and you got dicks written all over your legs. I don't know. So, but anytime online I say dick or penis or ass, people love that shit. I don't know what it is about dick. So I just wanted to see if you guys laughed at. See, dick. See, dick. See, it's funny. But anyway, my name is Sheila D. You can catch me August. August. I'm in the. See what you do to me, Sarah? She be fucking me up. April 2nd. Yes, at the Ha Ha. You can catch me. This is gonna be my debut big stand-up comedy. Yes. I won't wear any dicks. And Sheila D, on Instagram and YouTube. That's where my skits are. So thank you.
She's the producer of Sketchiest. That's what she is. And Sketchiest is it's a series of shows we're bringing back in living color. I know, I went up here and I had teeth, and all of a sudden it just came out.
Oh, my God. Oh, no. Really?
And the show is Wednesday.
I'm not meant for this. No.
Where is it?
Please, Sam. I can't stand it. I want to know that, too, though. Where'd it go?
I'm Miss Fang. Now I am Miss Fang. I wanted to wait till Wednesday, but that's okay. Fucking dry mouth. I can't. Look, you look shocked. You'd be mad at your father now for sure. We're going to get this energy going. Everybody get a little Addy in you. Get a little Addy, get a little Patty. Let's do it. Oh, my God.
Patty. Keep it going. I'm almost up there. Don't give up on me. No, I'm here. I'm almost here. I'm here. Come on. Run out of gas. Give it to me. Come on. Come all the way up here. There was some talk. Hi. Everybody doing? You guys are doing pretty good. Yeah. Good looking group. Really. Most of you. No, it's a sexy fucking group. I'll give it to you. Good, beautiful. There's a couple shitbags. Well, listen. Let me. Maybe I don't mean that the wrong way. Anywhere you go in life, there's gonna be some shitbags there. Okay. There's gonna be beautiful shit too, though. The most beautiful shit you can imagine, the most lovely thing. But amongst it, there's gonna be some shitbags. So you can focus on the shitbags, but then all you'll be talking about are shitbags. Or you can look at the good stuff and. All right, this is good. This is good where we're going here so far. I like this. I don't know if you know, but tonight's free cocaine night here. Woo! Oh, come on! Are you guys happy about that? I got to get something out of you. There was talk earlier tonight of blowjobs. Can we get a round of applause for blowjobs? I think blowjobs are amazing. Really, it's a wondrous thing. It's a gateway sex act. It's a gate because you're really you want to get to the business of it. But you know what? A standalone blowjob is a wonderful thing. Just a standalone wonderful blowjob from beginning. Am I wrong, Jacob? Jacob is a big fan of the blowjob himself. And I just want to make a suggestion, and this will, first of all, we've got some female energy here tonight. That's good, because usually here there's more testosterone than a fucking gay rodeo. So I'm glad that we got some estrogen in here, ladies. I really am. I'm happy to have you. Usually we're a couple testicles short of the Senate subcommittee on women's health issues. Now, we were talking about oral sex. We were talking about blowjobs. And the reason I've brought up blowjobs so early in my act, which most people wouldn't bring blowjobs up until about the third part of their act. They don't. But I'm going to go right into the blowjobs, okay? Amongst men, groups of men that hang around with each other that are other men, when they're together, especially at a certain point in adolescence, there is one of that group that will pose the unholy question. That unholy question, Jacob? Would you suck a dick for $1 million? Come on, you know it. You've all heard it. So there's one guy's going to come up with that question. First of all, don't answer that question. Number one, what the fuck is he going to do with that information? Where is that going to go? I don't want him to have that fucking information. Second of all, they never have the money on them. Never. Fuck's just bad business. I studied business. Baby, I studied business in junior college. I wasn't actually a student. I sold cocaine in the parking lot. And I never fronted any cocaine, and I'm not fronting out any blowjobs. You know what I mean? It's bad business. You know what? I was thinking today about fat would-be genius shitbags. You ever think about would-be genius shitbags? Okay, I'll give an example of what I mean. Kanye West was mad because his daughter was in a video. He thought she was being overexposed. That they were showing too much of her. But who could fucking get Kanye West's goat? Nobody can get his goat, but you know who gets it? Pete Davidson. She fucking loses his mind over Pete Davidson, right? So we got Elon Musk with a trans daughter who's 20. And she's fucking gorgeous. Smashable, Jacob. Actually, you ought to look that up. But if we could get her and Pete Davidson together, I think that'd be the couple. You know what I mean? It would fucking drive him nuts. You know he's a control freak, right? That's what fucking drive him crazy. Yeah, look, I'm sorry. All these aren't comic diamonds. Can I tell you what put me off with the whole fascist genius thing? It was all your Hitler talk earlier. What was it with all the Hitler talk early on? I mean, I would have saved the Hitler talk for even after the blowjob talk. But Hitler, you hear a lot about him lately. He seems to be making some type of a renaissance, this Hitler. You know the guy I'm talking about? What's funny, yeah. Because Hitler, I hear a lot about Hitler, right? I never met him. He's not here to defend himself. I never met him. I don't know. Gonna go out on a limb, just from some things that I've heard. Not a nice man. Not a nice man. And I'll go even further out on that limb and say Hitler was not funny. Of course, he didn't have any Jewish writers. I don't know if you know that. And people do not. True, they were otherwise engaged at the time, Jacob. Study your history books. Also, he did a couple things. You know, he was very good. He loved German shepherds. He invented half the high five, right? And well, credit where credit is due. And then after all, he killed Hitler, right? Eventually. So if you want to know why the first jokes that I did before the Hitler stuff didn't work, it's your fault. I tell you, California ruins people. I used to be a sane person. I was a sane person. I was super Catholic. I was ashamed of my body as God intended. And California fucking ruined me. I came out here, I was a nice boy. And I'll tell you the thing too. I'd never had a massage. I'd never had a massage before, right? Because it was weird, you know. So you get out here. I'm 19, and I'm going to get a massage, and I'm in the little massage room, and the masseuse goes, "Take all your clothes off," right. Which I thought was weird because it was a foot massage. So I said, okay. And I took all my clothes off, and I'm standing there. I'm holding my clothes in my arms. I said, "Where should I put my clothes?" He said, "Just put them in the corner next to mine." So, look, come on, man. It was different. I was new. Can I say awkward? Yeah, it was fucking awkward. There was way too much unnecessary eye contact. Way too much. But to this day, that was 38 years ago. To this day, the third best hand job I've ever had in my life.
Oh, God.
Oh, I'm sorry. I diverged. We started with blowjobs. We've gone off to hand jobs. I love hand jobs. How about a hand for hand jobs? I'll say something. Most people wouldn't say this, but I will say this, even because it's true. I once paid $175 for a hand job. He was my cousin, and he needed the money. I took umbrage on him. I let him just rub it on the outside of my jeans while I ate an ice cream cone. You know, I could have just given the money, I suppose, but he's a registered Republican. I wouldn't want to deprive him the dignity of work. Yeah, I don't know if you know this. Doesn't this look like the curtain between you and the happy ending massage? I just got one. I just got a massage. There's a massage parlor right there, two doors down. I just got one. I did. I just got one before I came here. Yeah, man. But now I always ask for a woman. Not because of anything sexual. Okay. No, I can pay her 27% less. So it's strictly a financial decision, Jacob. All right, listen, I got to go. Not that you guys haven't been absolutely mediocre, but I have to go. So I need to clear up a rumor so all of you don't go thinking that this is true, because it's not. Well, look, someone started a rumor. I'm not going to say who, Jacob. That I have been selling pictures of Sunda Krunka's feet on the internet. I can neither confirm nor deny this rumor. But if it interests you, hit me up at Paddy, PADDYFORCOMEDY. I book a club called the Mix every Wednesday. Come on by. Perhaps we'll book you there at some point. In the meantime, get a little fucking excited. The whole group of you, look at you. She's looked at me 3 times and since I've been here. I'm a winner.
Yes. Sheesh.
Give it up.
Yes.
Give it up for Sunda Krunquist.
Hey, do not stop. Here it is. Don't move. Oh, okay. Yay. Yes. Sosa's like, I understand. Teeth falling out and shit like this. I'm not getting old. But listen, as it's told, we're going to practice our 5 and we're going to get it old. Let's get it going for the one and only Devin James, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi guys, how we doing? My name's Devin. I moved here from New York not too long ago. Why? I don't know. Let me tell you what I miss about New York. I miss the rain. All right, the sunshine here, like enough. The rain gives you an excuse to rot in bed, be sad, be miserable, not feel bad about it, and think about everything awful that's ever happened in your life. So it was raining the other day, thank God, because that's what I was doing. And I was thinking about my dad's last days on this earth. Not to be like sad, but he died when I was little. And you know, when he got his cancer diagnosis, he didn't do what the average guy would do. He said, shit. If I die, I'm gonna go down there and I want to get up there. So we're gonna join a church. Oh my God. We're not a religious family. Jesus Christ. If you saw my mom and my family, like, we care more about like plastic surgery than we do like Christ. And, yeah, So he's like, we're going to a church, and we're not just gonna, sit in the back pew and just, make our amends with God. We are gonna be front row. We're going to be front row. My dad and all 90 pounds of him. I mean, fuck. He went from looking like a Kennedy to like white Gandhi due to the chemo. Like, it was bad. We're front center. Like, he made sure everyone knew like he was actively dying. And he puts me in the church choir because, yeah, you got to sell it. You know what I mean? Like, the little angel of his life, like church choir. Oh my God. All right. You would have thought this man was in a Southern Baptist church watching me perform. All right. We were on Long Island, but there I was. I was with my little tambourine singing, "Wade in the water, wade." And my father is, 90 pounds. Sway, only guy that's up. Everyone's like, what the fuck? He's and I'm like, all right, Dad, this is weird. This is so weird, but whatever. It's fine. So fine, so not fine, whatever. That's not it, though. That's not it. He needed hobbies at home. Like, God was one thing, but, holy water wasn't enough. He needed to have tanks of aquariums, all right? Weird. I know. Yeah, I know. So we had a knock at the door one day, and I'm thinking it's a nurse to change his IV, prescription, whatever. No. He gets up like Grandpa Joe from Willy Wonka. Like, he has no strength, and he hops out of bed like there's a golden ticket at the door. He's like, it's a delivery for me. I'm like, all right, okay, what? There's a 60-gallon fish tank being delivered, all right? And there's a bunch of guys behind the fish tank, and they got guppies, they got starfish, they have seahorses, they have neonfish, angelfish. No. You name it, like, my dad was having this delivered. It was God, like, not enough. Like, I'm sorry. When, like, someone is gonna die, like, wouldn't you write a letter to your daughter that she can, open on her wedding day? Maybe reinstate the life insurance policy you canceled? No. No, we're gonna fucking praise Jesus, and we are gonna make aquariums. So that's what he did, and I'm like thinking about it. It was gnarly. We had so many because then all the fish started getting together. Mommy and Daddy Guppy, had to get another tank. And by the time this man died, oh my God, we had 6 fish tanks in the house. All right, 6 fish tanks. My mom is like, all right, he's gone. I'm dumping him. Sayonara. Carrie. No. I swear to God, my father's Holy Spirit infiltrated me, okay? And I was like, no, Mom. I am going to take care of these fish. They're my responsibility. You can't. She's like, you have to be kidding me. And I made it my life's mission. No, my life's mission to make sure that these fish were cared for. But unfortunately, they all died in Hurricane Sandy. You guys have earthquakes here. In New York, we have hurricanes. Knocked the power out for like 16 days, and all their filters. Oh my God, it was a tragedy. It was honestly so sad. It was like my dad was gone, but his spirit lived on in the fish, and now, oh, so sad. But anyways, I was a good caretaker. And you know what, guys? If you want me to baptize your fish, like, I'm good for it. All right? I'm so good for it. Thank you so much. You can find me on Instagram, Dev James. You guys are a great crowd. Thank you.
Good. Now you see, all you gotta do is say, that's great. That's great. Take a look at that.
Okay.
When you get back. Okay, because now we're getting ready to bring up the director of the acting class that you need to take next, and I need a dentist class. Let's give it up for the one and only Erin McIntyre.
Thank you. Yes, she's gonna light me a tree.
Hello. How How are you guys? Everybody doing good? Yeah. Well, that ends right now. My name's Aaron. It's not Ron. It's Ron, which is just way better marketing. Okay? Find me on all platforms. Thank you, Sheila. I know. I am mentally ill. It's okay. I'm not going to explode or anything. You know, I'm medicated and everything. How many people are diagnosed mentally ill in here? Yeah. Yes. Thank you. Good. How many people are mentally ill who aren't diagnosed yet? Everybody should raise your hand. Yeah, because we're all mentally. We all got something, right? I mean, I'm bipolar. Any other bipolar people in the audience? Yeah, raise both hands. All right. Any people with obsessive compulsive disorder, just clap your hands 3 times and then raise your hand. And anybody with ADD, just get the person next to you to raise their hand, you know, because that's what I am also ADD. I'm not ADHD because I'm way too fucking lazy, okay? So I can't be hyperactive in that case. You know, because of the massive amounts of therapy I've been through, I've also read lots of religious books, lots of philosophy, lots of self-help books. Read The Secret, which isn't a secret anymore, you know. Thank you. A chuckle from the back. That's always good. Yeah, and I've settled on the Bible. I don't know how many people are into the Bible. How many people have read the Bible? You into the Bible? Okay. Yes. Good, because it really fits my bipolar disorder really well, because it's literally 2 books. It's like 2 separate books. It's actually more like a blog. Right? You know, it's a bunch of people adding to it over the years. They've edited it, you know, taken out some stuff. They got a shitload of stuff more to take out of it, though, you know, because, you know, I don't think that touching a football is going to make you die. You know, I don't think that the pigskin is going to kill you. But it really is 2 books, because on one hand you got, you know, you're loved. We are all loved. We are all God's children. We are all loved. Yes, you are loved and you're loved. Maybe not so much you. But then the other side is, you know, you could talk soft to you, you know, mouths off to you. You can smack them around a little bit, you know, it's okay. So much uncleanliness. I mean, that Leviticus, what a horny guy that guy was. I'm sorry. The guy was really into, you know, nakedness. Lots of rules about nakedness, and if you're naked, and don't, you know, if a woman sleeps with a man, she's got to be put away for 7 days, you know, and I mean, that's just wrong. Spilling your seed on the ground. You know, no spilling your seed on the ground. Well, first of all, I have never done that, and I've never really wanted to, you know. You know, but the good thing is that it does not say that you can't spill your seed in a sock or on a tissue, right? It doesn't say that. So I think I'm okay. I am thinking about, you know, since reading the Bible, I'm thinking about selling my daughter into slavery, you know, because we could do that. You know, it's perfectly fine. She makes really good friendship bracelets, and you could put her out on the street and make some alms, you know. She can... Thank you very much. Yeah, I don't know, though. I think the statute of limitations may have gone over, you know, because she's 27 now, you know, so she's grown. And I have another daughter, but I know that I can't sell her into slavery because I just found out about her 3 years ago, and she's 43. So Yeah, found out through 23andMe. Yeah. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. Yeah. Isn't that great when you find out about other family members? And, 23andMe is actually going out of business. They're folding, and I'm wondering what they're going to do with all that DNA, Yeah. You've heard about the, creation of beings out of DNA. I think that's what they're going to do, is they're going to start sprouting people, which was probably what God had in mind when he was saying, don't spill your seed on the ground, right? Because you never know what can grow in the ground. And thank you very much. My name's Aaron McIntyre, and that's my 5 minutes. And so we're going to be at the Ha Ha day after tomorrow, Wednesday night, April 2nd, 7 p.m. Show up, 8 p.m. the show. I also have an acting class here on Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. Show up and find filmactresscafe.com is where you can find me.
Yes.
Thank you. And now we're going to bring up Sosa. Yeah. Give it up for him.
What's going on, guys? I haven't talked all day. Man. One day, cool Friday, after work, long day at work, long week at work, I'm trying to go buy me some weed, right? And I roll up to the weed store, and when I walk in, I see this older black lady, and she got an all-white dress on with cowboy boots. But that wasn't the weirdest part. She had a bald tape fade. Then I said that fucker, I'm already fucking up. Anyway, look, she had a nigga cut, which is scary for an old lady. You know what I mean? That's scary for an old lady. You know what I mean? I should have known not to fuck with her based off of that. But I walked in, right? And I'm just sitting there waiting in line, and she's buying her weed, with a bag of change. She's like buying it with quarters. So, you know what I mean? I'm a comic. I like make fun comments. So I go, hey, that's funny that you're buying your weed with change. She completely took that way out of proportion. She immediately starts cussing me out. She's like, you bitch ass nigga, shut your bitch ass up. You ain't gonna talk to me about me. I got money, you know what I mean? And I ain't gonna lie with you guys, you know what I mean? I get mentally and verbally abused at my job. So I took it out on this old bitch. I said, yeah, I'm in your business. I'm in your money, ho. Fuck you. All right, I started walking off, you know what I mean? I think I killed her, right? I think I killed her. But I didn't realize she was dangerous. She turned around, she said, shut up, nigga. You ain't nothing but a velvet bitch. I said, yeah, I said, what the fuck? It confused me. That's a confusing ass velvet. I'm soft. I'm a bitch. I was like, man, fuck you, huh? I said, suck my dick, bitch. Walked off. That's my strongest attack. That usually stops niggas. That's usually a fight. But she an old freaky ass lady. She's like, nah, get down, suck her right now, nigga. I just walked off. I didn't know what to say after that. I just walked off and went and bought my weed. I was like, I'm scared. I was like, oh, fuck. You know what I mean? Shit was scary. Man, I work over there in Watts, you know what I mean, over there by Figueroa. I don't know if any of y'all know about Figueroa. I would like to assume y'all don't, but I don't know if y'all know this, but the pussy selling business is booming over there. You know what I mean? I'm serious. They out there from 6 in the morning to I'm never there past night because I ain't stupid, but you know what I mean. They out there early in the morning, and they really out there selling it. And one day I'm driving and I pull up on a side street and I see 3 prostitutes, 3 hoes. You know what I mean? Just they doing their thing, and they got a line of cars lined up. Which this is already kind of making me mad. Like, when did these bitches start taking appointments? You know what I mean? Like, I thought it was a one-time thing. You know what I mean? So me being a good Samaritan I start honking my horn. I'm beep, 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 beep. Get out the way. Get out the way. And I scare off the tricks, which I don't know if y'all know this. You don't fuck with a hoe and they money. You know what I mean? Like, they don't fuck about they scratch. You know what I mean? So I roll up on them, and I'm sizing these hoes up. And I'm looking at these 3 malnourished, drug-ridden hoes, and I'm gonna be honest, I liked my chances. I did. I liked my chances. So I cracked my window because I'm a pro. And I roll up and I start giving them the business. I'm like, fuck you, three dirty ass bitches. Y'all need to go get a job, ho. Get the fuck off the street. Y'all see kids out here and shit. You know what I mean? They, nah, fuck you, nigga. And one of them grabs their heel and boom, throws it real quick out the fucking window. My shit cracked. I'm a pro. So it just bang, heads off. But that's not the worst part. A mysterious liquid splatters all over my fucking window. Which is when I realized, when did hoes start getting bioweapons? When did they start evolving? You know what I mean? Like, this is, we're getting to dangerous levels now. You know what I mean? Evolving bitch. Like, man, what the fuck, man? You know, man, let's see. My friends, I got some weird friends, you know what I mean? They always like to, they always tell me that, like, Sosa, I like a girl with not a lot of experience. I like girls like 1 or 2 bodies. Maybe she got a virgin, right? And I hear their arguments, you know what I mean? I hear them. I guess they're okay. I'm not that. I like a girl with some miles on her. I'm a freaky ass nigga, you know what I mean? I need a bitch that knows how to work some things, you know what I mean? I don't want to teach my girl how to suck my dick. I need you to already know how to do it. You know what I mean? I'm serious, because you know, you gotta know, like, once you know you're a freaky person, you know you can't fuck with normal people. Like, one time I brought this regular bitch from UCLA. She was like a law school girl, you know what I mean? I brought her to the Comedy Store, you know what I mean? Ooh, got a little heavy, you know what I mean? Went back to her place. I started eating her out. I started blowing air in her pussy like a trumpet. And I started letting it play back to me like I'm in the studio, you know what I mean? Like, scared her the fuck off. She runs to the bathroom. I'm just like, fuck. Shit, you know what I mean? Like, I was just getting started, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? So I just had to, I had to just, that's why I just left. I was like, hey, we'll talk again later. I never talked to her again. I just wanted to say that. I just thought about that. I just really wanted to say that. Let's see, man. I'll do this joke. Why not? I've been wanting to do it. So, growing up, in LA, my dad, it was very interesting growing up with him being my dad, because, I would always get asked weird questions. My dad Suge Knight, so niggas would come up to me when I'm like 8 years old and be like, tell me, Sosa, how does it feel that your dad killed Tupac? Grown ass men. I don't fucking know. I'm 8, nigga. I was born in 2002. Go ask somebody else. You know what I mean? Shit used to piss me off. But the real thing that used to get me was that they always used to say he was the boogeyman of hip hop. You know what I mean? Which, I did some research on my dad. I've had some conversations with him. I get, He's an interesting nigga. He's done some crazy things. You know what I mean? Torturing Vanilla Ice. That's... I can see why he did it. You know what I mean? I can't lie. But, I'm not going to say it's bad or nothing. But, always growing up hearing he's the boogeyman, and it would just been funny because all the Diddy stuff coming out. It's like, dang, that was the real fucking boogeyman. Like, he fucked Meek Mill. Do you know how fucking disgusting that is? Meek Mill's one of the ugliest human beings on the planet. Like if top 5 ugliest niggas, Meek Mill. And he fucked him. He did that purely for power. That's some villain shit right there. That's some shit Lex Luthor would do. You know what I mean? That's fucking evil. But I will say this, though. His kids is out there supporting him. Yeah. They going out to court with him. I'm serious. And I just got to say, that nigga must have been a great father, because I'll tell you this right now. Let Suge Knight get one accusation, and I am throwing that nigga under the bus. I will be his main op. I'll be on the other side of the court like, get him out of here. I always knew he was a monster. Man, fuck it. Did I get the light? No. I got more time. Oh, I'm about to talk more retarded shit. Let's see, what else retarded shit I got written in my fucking book? Oh, man. So, I am Muslim. Well, I'm like a half Muslim. You know what I mean? I'm like fake Muslim now. Like, I kind of just say I'm Muslim, but I don't really do nothing Muslimness. I'm just being honest. You know what I mean? And like recently, I went to Trader Joe's and I did something I never thought I was gonna do. I bought pork chops. Right? I did them, and I said, sorry, God, I gotta do it. Because I don't know if y'all know the price of food, but pork chops is like, you can get 2 pork chops for $9. It's like $24 for steak. God gotta understand, niggas gotta eat, but still gotta have a little bit of money in my pocket, you know what I mean? I don't know where I was going with that one, man. God understands the woes of having to buy eighth and food at the same night, you know what I mean? God understands, you know what I mean? He understands. He fucking understands. What the fuck, black and I I can't read my own fucking writing, man. Oh, fucking in front of the dog. You know, hey, look, I think someone here talked about fucking. I'm gonna be honest right now. I fuck the shit out of bitches in front of my dogs. You know what I mean? I do. I really do. I have one. I've been having her since high school. She has watched me fuck hoes from the 10th grade to now. You know what I mean? She has watched me evolve. She's like a teacher. You know what I mean? Like, you know, Ratatouille. She might be like Ratatouille, honestly. You know what I mean? She's just guiding me. I'm done. All right, I'm done. Anyway, my name is Sosa Knight. You can find me at sosa.eknight. You can see me tomorrow at the Dime Bar, and you can see me on Thursday at the Comedy Store at the Belly Room, and then you can see me on Friday at Accidental Chaos. So yeah. Oh yeah. Now I'm bringing up the very funny Billy Ramirez.
How do I follow that? I just got some silly jokes about it. My material's like G-rated, so we'll see how that goes. Thank you. I'm already warm on stage, but you know, we're live everywhere. And Hunter White's been taking photos, and I realized that the jacket hides my snack weight. Yeah, you know. So someone said like, you know, if you didn't eat so many Takis, like not interested. Like that's it. And whatever. Let's see. Is anyone else getting old and dying? Anyone? No. Everyone? Okay. Yeah. So I've come to grips with the fact that I'm not a young man anymore. Like I don't feel like an old man yet because I don't know what I'm supposed to compare it to. It's not like I was a running back in the NFL. You know, like when I was 30, I couldn't hit the hole anymore. You know, I've just been sitting in front of a computer for 20 years. I've come to grips with the fact that I'm not a young man anymore, and I'm not a badass. I've never been a badass, never will be a badass. If I started in the movie Die Hard, it'd be 15 minutes and called Dead. If I start in Taken, it'd still be called Taken, but it'd be a whole different movie. It's like, you know, you got Taken. Like, you want me to help? I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. Anyways, also. Like, you know, if I were presented with the chance right now, I know with 100% certainty that I would never, ever, ever try to outrun a fat cop. Like, that's for sure out the window now. Like, it's not like I'd never done it when I was young, but now for sure is out the window, because if I try to run from a cold dead start right now, I'm for sure blowing out an ACL, MCL, PCH, WNBA, what have you. The TV VCR combo, which just shows how old I am. An O-ring for some reason. I don't know. That's O-ring is top of mind for some reason now. Let's see. I talked to my brother recently, and we reminisced about an incident where about 30 years ago, when we were growing up, the family got violently sick off of ice cream from Grocery Outlet. And then when my dad and I were fine enough to go back to the store, we went to Grocery Outlet, returned the remaining ice cream, and I remember my dad handing the bucket to the store manager, and the store manager grabbed the bucket and he said, the remaining ice cream, and he goes, I'm going to send this back to the lab. And in talking to my brother, we realized that it's been 30 years, and you know we never heard back from Grocery Outlet. And also, I'm pretty sure Grocery Outlet doesn't have a goddamn lab. Like, what was that about? Like, you're Grocery Outlet. Like, that's the only incident we ever had at Grocery Outlet. But Grocery Outlet, you are allowed to lie or just say like, oh, you know, you got violently sick off of ice cream. Yeah, it happens. You know, that could be the motto. Grocery Outlet, yeah, it happens. You know, whatever. Or Grocery Outlet, like, what did you expect? You know, I don't know, but yeah, you don't have to make up a goddamn lab. So I like that you mentioned jazz and you mentioned trumpets, because this ties in together. I was listening. I like to listen to jazz all the time, like Miles Davis, and I was listening to McCoy Tyner, and anyways. But the point is, when I listen to all these older jazz musicians, I just inevitably start thinking about how angry they all were. Like, they're all so angry. Like, that's the reason I didn't like Whiplash. It's like, why are you so angry? It's supposed to be jazz. Like, what the hell? I don't, it's like, you're playing drums, have a good time. What the hell's going on? You know, but if I had a time machine, like, I wouldn't go back and kill anyone else or anything like that. I would go back to New York City in the 50s and 60s to one of those hip jazz joints just for the chance that one of these jazz musicians would just blow up in front of my face. I think it'd be hilarious. Just imagine you're there, just like someone's like, all right, 2, 3, 4, doom, 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 doom. Stop. Jones, goddammit, you come in late one more time, I'm going to drag you in front of everyone and stomp on you till you die, all right? If you think I'm playing, just try me. 2, 3, 4, doom, 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 doom. That song's called My Beautiful Love. I don't know. That'd be fun. I tried Duolingo for a while. I think they killed the owl or something. I don't know. But I quit Duolingo. And I guess I understand why they killed the owl, because Duolingo is useless. You got to use it with something else, because all you learn are just stupid phrases. Like, I did it for 60 straight days, and the only thing I remember is Il pinguino vive nell'acqua. You know what that means? The penguin lives in the water. Like, if I ever visit Italy, what the hell am I going to use the penguin lives in the water for? It's like, it's 60 days. I didn't learn anything that I might be able to use. Like, I don't know, what's Italian for restaurant, bathroom, emergency, new pants? I don't know, something like that, something useful. I made a big decision recently. I did my own research, saw through all the BS, and I made the decision to finally get rid of my cast iron pan. A few years ago, I bought into the fad, and I made some wings and some pizzas, whatever. I don't care. But the point is, I hated my cast iron pan because every time I pulled it out, it always felt like I was about to repair a train or embark on the Oregon Trail or something. It was a dumb old piece of technology. And the trick to using it properly is you don't wash it. In fact, washing it properly is the number one sin in cast iron. So instead, what we have to do is just basically show it some water and just wipe it down so it gets oily and develops this seasoning and patina, which is another word for old and dirty. Like, if you sat down at the dinner table and your child came in with seasoning or patina on their hand, you'd be like, "Oh, go wash your grubby mitts, man. This is disgusting." But that's the surface upon which you'll cook your food now forever. But I think the most annoying part of cast iron is the fans. Fans of cast iron are so annoying because they always go like, well, the thing about cast iron is it conducts heat real well. It's like, all right, fine. If I ever put together an orchestra called Heat, I'll get my cast iron pan to conduct it, all right? If that'll shut your face. I think in 2025, if you buy a cast iron pan, someone in your family should die of dysentery. Let's see. How much time do I have? Just trying to...
3.5 minutes.
3.5. Oh man, I did not time this correctly. What do I? Yeah, I know. I only got one joke planned left, and it's not 3.5 minutes. Any requests?
Greg Gumbel.
Greg Gumbel? Oh, yeah, that's. I haven't. All right, let's see. So. Greg Gumbel, the famous American sportscaster, died recently, okay? And the morning of, I saw a New York Daily Post tweet that started with, "Details are limited, but 78-year-old Greg Gumbel has been confirmed dead," or something like whatever. I don't know, but the details are limited. But 78-year-old man dies, and I just immediately thought that, well, he's 78. I think we have all the details that we need. I mean, if the details person needs to work, why don't you just write down a list of the things that didn't kill Greg Gumbel at 78 years old? Like, I don't know, like a kickboxing tournament injury or flipping his vet, a fentanyl overdose or something like that, Because when you're 78, you don't have to be a doctor to write down the cause of death. What I'm pretty sure we can confidently say is 78, Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. I'm still figuring that one out. So speaking of getting old and older, I like to text using nothing but just I don't like to use shorthand or slang when I text. For me, it's proper grammar and punctuation or nothing, and that includes the Oxford comma. And kind of part of it is I do it maybe because I'm getting older and I like to think that, maybe I'm smarter than I am or something. But really, the only reason I do it is just to show off my communication degree, because I certainly don't show it off with where I live or with what I drive, I don't know if you remember an old episode of The Simpsons came out. Well, they're all old now because they're like on season 94, but this came out about 20 years ago when I was in college working on my lucrative communication degree. And in this episode, the kicker for Springfield University injures his leg in the big rivalry game. And in the locker room, Dr. Julius Hibbert tells him, "Oh, I'm afraid you'll never play football again. At least you can fall back on your degree and communications. Oh, dear Lord, no." And then the kicker goes, "Yes, I know he's a phony major. Lubchenko will learn nothing." Well, that joke is funny to me, again, because it is said that comedy is tragedy plus time. And, enough time has passed, and the tragedy is a communication degree. So thank you. My name is Billy Ramirez. You can find me at billyramirez.com. And if you need an easy way to get to the ticket page for the HaHa Club show on the 2nd, just go to laschoolofcomedy.com/haha. That's HAHA, and it'll take you right to the ticket page. Would you like to come back up? Sunda, all right. Please give it back, and please give it up for Sunda Kronquist.
I want to come up?
Yeah, do you want to come back?
Come over here. You're supposed to help La Juanita. You're supposed to help Juanita. Where the hell do you think you're going? To Papa?
Hey, don't talk about
I'm kidding. I'll see you, Madonna.
Thank you.
Merci, merci.
Thank you, merci.
Merci. Bamishma. Okay. I just know a little bit. But hey, we ready? We're gonna let it rip. Come on, Kevin. Let's rip it right. Come on, Kevin. We can rip it all night.
All right. Thank you. Thanks. All right. Thanks, everyone. Be the change you want to see is terrible advice for blind people. I hate my schizophrenic roommate, but I do like living alone. You give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. If you give a man a jellyfish, you can pee on him. Dress for the job you want, not the job you have. Terrible advice. I wanted to work at a nudist colony, but now I can't get the job because of my criminal history for indecent exposure. Yeah, that nudist colony was up north. Speaking of it, nudists who bundle up in the winter are hypocrites. I have a dyslexic friend who was recently arrested for animal cruelty. He's just trying to be productive, but killed one bird with 2 stones. I told an atheist bodybuilder they have the body of a god, but they didn't believe it. Never play dead in front of a necrophiliac. With great power comes great electricity bills. They say the best lovers are the best listeners, but I've met some pretty kinky deaf women. Somewhere out there is a white supremacist with the initials BLM, desperately trying to expedite their name change paperwork. Lottery tickets. You lose or your money back. No, okay, no. I decided to install a fire pole because it would be fun to slide from one floor to the next, but my downstairs neighbors are not happy about it. I saw a little girl all by herself crying. I said, "Where are your parents? Where are your mom and dad?" And that's how I got fired from my job at the orphanage. You know, if an orphan takes a selfie, it's technically a family photo. Yeah, it's weird how we're all like a mix of our parents, half mom, half dad. You know, my dad's a minotaur and my mom's a mermaid, and I'm just some dude. Just do it. Nike's slogan, just do it. So inspirational, unless you're suicidal. You know, well, suicide's not really funny unless committed by a clown. No, okay. Actions speak louder than words. Just don't tell that to any prospective mass shooters. I'm gonna keep going, don't worry. The first person who used the expression, "It's raining cats and dogs," probably looked like an animal abusing psychopath. They say there's more than one way to skin a cat, but that advice does me no good since the judge ruled I'm not allowed to have pets. I tried to join a focus group, but it was just a bunch of people addicted to Adderall. So I tried to join a support group for people with commitment issues, but the meetings kept getting canceled. So I tried to join a support group for struggling comedians, and that's why I came here tonight. So, okay, thank you. I don't love getting high on cocaine, but I do love the way it smells. If a picture is worth 1,000 words, picture books should take much longer to read. Okay. Thanks. Okay. She's like, I was looking at my phone. No, you. How about this? Silence is golden. It's an accurate stage name because she doesn't say much and she needs to lay off the tanning salons. Okay. I got 2 more, okay. The past 5 years have been the most difficult 5 years of my life. Thousands of phone calls, hundreds of meetings trying to find my son's killer. But every hitman I get in touch with says, I don't do kids. I appreciate the laughs, thank you. My ex-wife doesn't like my jokes, and she told me that I need to work on my delivery, so I told her that she needs to work on her delivery. But I only said that because of all of her miscarriages. So. All right, thank you, everyone.
Never leave the stage on. You're gonna make a joke like that with a woman and then leave? No, don't say that. Say abortions. It's funnier. Instead of miscarriages, say abortions. Not that abortions are funny either. I don't know why people think that. But, like, really, what do you men think when men talk about abortions? Like, do you think we have an abortion party afterwards? Like, come on.
But see, the joke doesn't work, though, that way, because...
Not you. I'm talking about women.
Well, no, it's...
It went back to his joke. He doesn't have a vagina. I was just saying in real life, I never understand it. They think we want to. Sometimes you have to. Right. Yeah, well, you don't know who the father is. That's what I'm saying. Make that new pregnancy test I tell you all about. The one when you pee on the stick, it tells you who the daddy is. All right, hello, we're going to be using that on Wednesday. You're going to give me some new teeth on Wednesday. I hope you guys really come out and support these comedians because we want to keep this room going. And when I mean this room, I'm talking about coming back to the Ha-Ha. I'm so glad I advertised on being on Netflix when it's HBO. I messed up, but that's okay. And I'm really happy for everyone, and I want to see a great show on Wednesday. Billy will be here. Billy Ramirez will be here Wednesday. If you guys are coming out to work out material, he will be here, so make sure you guys are here on time. And then I'm going to see, what else did I forget? That's about it. That's about it. It's showtime, so let's get ready. Showtime! Get yourself some teeth. Wow! All right. What was her name? Kiki?
Kiki Shepherd.
Kiki Shepherd, right. She was a dancer. Kiki Shepherd. All right, so we're off, IG? We're off?
We are now.
Thank you.
Yay.
Let me send these to you.